Hey everybody, welcome back to our grounding ritual series. Today is class 2, so we're going to do a lot of stuff towards the ground, on the ground at the beginning and end of class, and then in between we have some nice ritualistic, repetitious vinyasa just to let you totally get grounded into the moment and pay attention to what you're doing and nothing else. So it should be good. It's an hour-long class. Something comfy like a bolster or a rolled up blanket would be helpful. And then if you're going to listen to the playlist that I'm listening to, I'll put the link below. It's my Spotify, and it's called Grounding Rituals 2. So get whatever equipment you may need, and we'll get started. Okay, so if you have your playlist, we will start it as I say 3. You'll just press play. Oh, I think Danny wants to join, but I don't know if that's going to happen. Hold on. Okay, go get Daddy. Oh, okay. Okay. Hi, guys. Okay, so on the count of 3, we'll press play. 1, 2, 3. And we'll begin today in Konasana, butterfly pose. So have your knees splayed wide, the soles of your feet are touching in the center. If you feel like you need a little more ability to get up and over your sit bones, you can roll up your mat or sit on a blanket behind you. I like to hold onto my ankles and kind of pull back a little bit in order to bring my chest forwards. Just close down your eyes. So right now I just want you to focus on your breathing. Just pay attention to its quality and its depth and where it goes in your body. Don't try to control it so much, just be aware of it. Let your knees get heavier to the mat. Roll to the front of your sit bones. Lift the crown of your head a little taller. If you want, you can practice your Ujjayi or victorious oceanic breath. So just slightly constrict the back of your throat. Inhale in through your nose. Exhale out of your nose. So it should make a nice wave-like sound, like waves hitting the shore gently. Or if you were to fog up a mirror or a glass, but keep your mouth closed. So we'll do 3 more breaths like that. Good, you can open your eyes if they're closed and just roll your neck out. So bring your right ear to your right shoulder. Stretch through your left side of your neck. You can kind of shake your head. No. Rotate up and down. And then let your head roll back. Left ear to left shoulder. Breathe through the right side of your neck. Take any little rotations that feel good for you. Roll back over to the right. Deep breath in. Fill up the space in your upper chest and your neck. Exhale. Roll your head back and over to the left. Big deep breath in. Full slow breath out. Come back to center, and then just stretch the soles of your feet in front of you. We'll come into a bear sit position. Your kneecaps are pointing to the sky. Your feet are nice and wide, wider than hip width. And then place your hands on the front of your shins. Inhale into a cow spine, so pull your chest through your shoulders, arch through your lower spine. Drop your head back if that feels good. Exhale, think cat with your spine. So round through your back, tuck your chin to chest. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, sweep your left hand overhead. Place your right fingertips behind you. Exhale, left elbow hooks on right knee. Twist open to the right. Stay here for a few breaths. One more deep breath in. Pulls the crown of your head a little bit taller. Exhale, twist a little deeper. Peel your right shoulder open. Now drop your knees over to the right, coming into a deer sit. So your heels are kind of curled in towards your body. Inhale for length. And exhale, fold over your right knee. Gently opening up into your hips a little bit. One more breath in, and breath out. Push through your hands, come back to center into your bear sit position. And we'll switch sides. Inhale, right hand up, left fingertips behind you. Exhale, right elbow hooks on left knee, twist open to the left. Let the twist come from above your belly button, but not just your shoulders. So try to spin your right rib cage to meet the left side of your mat. One more inhale. Exhale, drop your knees to the left, curl your feet in towards your body. Breathe in, lengthen your spine. Breathe out, fold over your left knee. Prop up onto your elbows or onto a prop. Or if you need, stay on your hands here. Let the outside of your left hip soften. One more inhale and exhale. Now we'll move through that sequence a little bit quicker. Come back to your bear sit. Hands on your shins. Inhale, cow spine. Exhale, cat. Round everything in. Inhale, right fingertips behind you, left arm overhead. Exhale, twist open to the right. Inhale, drop your knees to the right. Tall spine. Exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, reset your feet. Hands on your shins. Breathe in, cow spine. Arch through. Exhale, cat round, chin to chest. Inhale, right fingertips up, left fingertips behind you. Exhale, twist to your left. Inhale, deer pose, drop your knees to the left. Exhale, fold over your left knee. Inhale, come back to center. Kneecaps point to the sky. Exhale, plant your feet. We'll do one more time on each side. Hands on your shins. Inhale into your cow, drop your head back. Exhale, round into cat. Inhale, right hand behind you, left arm overhead. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, drop your knees to the right, deer pose. Exhale, fold over that front knee. Inhale, rise back up. Exhale, come back to center. Hands on your shins. Breathe in, move through your spine. Exhale, curl everything into center. Back of your heart inflates. Inhale, arm overhead, right arm up. Exhale, twist open to the left. Inhale, deer pose, drop your knees to the left. Exhale, release your body down over your left knee. Inhale, push back up. And then we'll find a child's pose. So knees can be wide, toes can meet in the center, or find a more narrow stance if that's comfortable. Sit your hips back towards your heels. Stretch your arms in front of you. Make it a little more of a chill child's pose. We don't need to be super active. Feel the points of contact, your body grounding into the mat. Then walk your hands over to the right. Big left side body stretch, ground your left sit bone down. Stretch your left fingertips a little bit further, inflate through your left ribs. Exhale, come back to center. Breathe in, stretch a little further. Breathe out, walk your hands over to the left. Right sit bone and right fingertips are reaching in opposite directions. Open up your right ribs as if they're gills. Take a deep breath in. Deep breath out. One more inhale. Exhale, come back to center. Walk your arms forward. Come briefly into a puppy pose. So hip points are high to the sky. Heart is melting towards the mat. Feel the back of your heart heavy. And then slither your body forward into Sphinx pose. Propping up onto your elbows, fingertips are facing forwards. Kickstand your left hand in towards the center. And then bend your right knee, heel to glute. Reach back with your right hand. Hold on for a little quad stretch here. Take 3 breaths. Good. Exhale, release. Switch hands. So kickstand your right hand into the center. Curl your left heel in towards your bottom. Reach back. Give yourself a nice quad stretch. And a front shoulder opener as well. Good, release. Bring your arms up to a T. Rest your forehead on the mat. And then we're gonna move into a little bit of a scorpion type movement. So curl your right heel in towards your glute again. And then open your body to the right. Bring your right toe tips over to your left hand. So really opening up through your left chest, left shoulder, and the front of your right hip. Good, breathe, breathe, breathe. Slow and steady. On your next exhale, release down to the mat. And we'll switch sides. Plant through your hands. Curl your left heel into glute. And then roll your body open to the left. Left toe tips reach for right hand. Feel a gentle opening through the front of your left hip, your right chest, right shoulder. One more inhale. Exhale, release down. Prop your hands up. Come into tabletop pose. If you want, you can just circle through your hips, take a cat-cow. Move around for about 5 breaths, find what feels good. I like to point my fingers out to the side, wrist creases in towards the center, and just shift left and right. Good. Walk your body just 1 notch to your left. Kickstand your left foot out to the side. Come into this modified side plank that we worked on last week or last class. Inhale, stretch right fingertips and right heel long. Exhale, bring your right elbow in towards your right knee. Might not touch, but have that action of curling everything in. Inhale, stretch it long again. Exhale, curl it in. One more, reach long. Exhale, engage your obliques, engage your side body. Big breath out. Good, inhale. Now touch your right toe tips behind you. Kickstand your left foot even further underneath you. Heart to the sky, right arm overhead. So it's like a mini wild thing. Feel the opening in the front of your hips, all throughout your chest. One more deep inhale. Good. Exhale, plant your right heel at the top of your mat. Walk your hands to face the back of your mat. And we'll come into half splits. So right leg is straight, your left knee is supporting underneath you. Good place for some blocks on either side. Inhale, reach your chest long. Exhale, find a fold. So if you're curling or rounding a lot through your back, bend your front knee. Find some compression here. Try to have your belly touch the top of your right thigh. Inhale, stretch long. Exhale, fold. Good, swing your right hand behind you or your right leg. Come into tabletop. Walk your hands just a smidge to the right. Kickstand your right foot out. Open your body to the left. Modified side plank. Big stretch and long through the left side of your body. Exhale, left elbow, left knee. Inhale, stretch long. Exhale, curl it in. One more. Lengthen and contract. Swivel your right foot underneath you more. Left toe tips down. Reach your heart to the sky. Rotate up into this wild thing variation. Maintain that quality and depth of your breath. Pay attention to where it shifts. I feel a lot in my left side ribs right now. See if you can send it down to your left hip flexor as well. Inhale. Exhale, plant your left heel at the top of your mat. Walk your hands around. Find a half splits. Again, just wiggle your feet over if you need. Inhale, lengthen the crown of your head forwards. Exhale, fold over your body. If you find that you're rounding a lot through your spine, just slightly bend your left knee. This is going to lengthen the back of your hamstring further. So think about curling your left sit bone out and back behind you. Inhale for length. Exhale, fold. Plant your hands on the inside of your left foot. Swing your left leg back to tabletop. Take a quick cat-cow reset. And we'll do that little sequence one more time. Walk your hands and your knees over to the left just a smidge. Open your body to the right. Modified side plank. Inhale, stretches you long. Exhale, right elbow to right knee. Engage your obliques. Breathe in, straighten. Breathe out and bend. One more here. Good, on your next inhale, flip over into your mini wild thing. Right foot plants. Left collarbone reaches towards the sky. Drop your head back if that's comfortable. Good. Right heel plants at the corner of your mat. Walk your hands to the back side. Inhale for lengthen your half splits. Exhale, fold. Inhale for length. Exhale, fold. Hands plant on inside of right leg, swing it around. Other side, so walk slightly to the right. Kickstand right foot out, modified side plank, open up to the left. Inhale, stretch it long. Exhale, curl left elbow to left knee. 2 more with your own breath. One more, big stretch long. Exhale, curl it in. Flip over into your wild thing. Couple breaths here. Stretch left fingertips far away from left toe tips. One more inhale. Exhale, left heel planes at the top of your mat. Walk your hands around, half splits, top of your mat. Inhale for length. Exhale, fold. Inhale up. Exhale, fold. Swing your leg back. And then step to the top of your mat. We'll move through just a couple sun salutation V's with a little variation. So let yourself get into the ritual, into the rhythm. Inhale, sit your heels, your hips back. Weight into your heels, chair pose, arms overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, fingertips to shins. Exhale, plant your hands, step back, lower down into your chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right foot steps forward, lift up into high lunge. You can do warrior one if you want. Exhale, plant your hands, lower down into your chaturanga. Inhale, curl your chest forward, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog, lift your hips high. Inhale, step your left foot forward, rise up, high lunge. Exhale, plant your hands, step your left foot back, lower down. Inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good. Inhale, look forward, step forward to the top of your mat, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose, sit your hips back, reach your arms up. Exhale, root into your feet, stand. Inhale, sit back into chair pose. Exhale, forward fold, drape your body down over your thighs. Inhale, halfway lift, crown your head reaches forward, long spine. Exhale, plant your hands, step back, lower into your chaturanga. Inhale, roll over your toes, curl your heart out. Up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, step right foot forward, rise up, warrior one or high lunge. Exhale, plant your hands, step back, lower down. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, step left foot forward. Rise up to your crescent lunge or your warrior one. Keep moving with your breath. Exhale, lower down, step left foot back. Elbows bend. Inhale, your heart opener. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward, step forward, bend your knees. Halfway lift through your spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sit into your heels, chair pose. Exhale, Tadasana. One more time, inhale, sit back, chair pose. Exhale, forward fold. Send your sit bones high. Inhale, hands to shins, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step back. Lower down. Inhale, tops of your feet, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, step right foot forward. Rise up, crescent lunge. Exhale, plant your hands, frame your foot, step back. Move through your vinyasa. Find your down dog. On your next inhale, left foot steps forward. Crescent lunge, rise up. Exhale, lower. This time, lower it down all the way onto your belly. Bring your fingertips to the corners of your mat, tent onto them, so create little mountain peaks under your hands. Tops of your feet, find the mat, roll your inner thighs up to the sky. We'll move into oscillating cobra. Inhale, push through your fingertips, reach your chest high. Exhale, lower back down. Inhale, lift your cobra up. Exhale, look over your right shoulder. Drop your left shoulder to the mat. Inhale, oscillating cobra, rise up. Exhale, look over your left shoulder, drop your right shoulder. Now inhale into locust pose. So zip your legs in together, skim the earth with your arms, lift your chest, lift your feet and the tops of your thighs from the mat. Really engaging the back body. How much length can you create from the crown of your head through the tips of your toes? Stay for a few breaths. One more inhale. Exhale, release. Find your oscillating cobra again. If it's too much on the fingertips, stay on your palms. Inhale, rise up through the center. Feel your spine just unfurl to open the back of your heart, like tipping it forward to the top of your mat. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, lift up again. Exhale, look over your right shoulder. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, look over your left shoulder. This time, inhale through center, find your locust pose. Everything lifts and reaches from the mat and stretches longer. Glutes are engaged, low back is engaged, back of your shoulders and upper back are engaged. One more inhale. Good, exhale, release, plant your hands. Move through tabletop into downward facing dog. Just walk out your dog here. Dropping one heel to the mat and then the other. Remember to keep length through your spine. So instead of this, we want to curl our sit bones up to the sky. Press our femurs back into our hamstrings. Lengthen from your tailbone through the crown of your head. Find your shape here for a few breaths. Good, and then we'll move through our sequence. We'll do it slow the first round. Inhale, reach your right heel to the sky, three-legged dog. Exhale, bend your knee, open your hip. Pelvis faces to the right. Chest can open as well. Spend a few breaths here in the first round. Melt your left heel closer to the mat. Curl right heel into glute. See if you can lift from your outer thigh bone. Good. On your exhale, fish your right knee under towards your right thumb. Good, and then we'll come into side angles, so swivel your left heel down, right elbow onto right knee, left fingertips out in front of you. Peel your shoulder open, let your right collarbone meet the sky. Strong through the outer arches and inner arches of both feet. So really active through the feet here, not collapsing through that back knee. Stay strong. Good, and then we're gonna come into Skandasana on the left leg. So straighten your right knee, pivot your feet, so left toes are pointing out. Come into your version of your lunge. So if you can roll onto your right heel and come all the way down, that's great. Otherwise, stay up in this little skater variation. Couple breaths. Really opening up through your right adductor, your inner thigh. Chest lifts. Good, now all toes are gonna point to the back of your mat. Left toes are totally straight, right toes at an angle. Rise up into a reverse triangle. So your right hand will drape down your right leg, left arm overhead. Again, your left leg is totally straight. Your right toes are a bit at an angle. Big inhale here to reach longer. Exhale, move into Trikonasana triangle pose. Stretch your left fingertips long. Shift your hips back to get out of the way of your torso. So you can kind of feel around, find what movement works here. Think about curling your left sit bone back, making space. And then reaching your right arm to the sky. Peeling open. Big sip of air in. Exhale, frame your left foot, plant your hands. Rise, raise your left leg up, flip it over into wild thing. So we practiced this earlier. This is just the elevated version. Spin the breath here. Exhale, body faces the mat, downward facing dog. We'll switch sides. Inhale, three-legged dog, reach your left heel high. Exhale, bend your knee, open your hip. Chest can either face the mat or pivot slightly. Melt your right heel to the mat. Lift your outer left knee to the sky. On your next exhale, left foot comes to left thumb. Swivel your right heel down. Extended side angle, left elbow onto left thigh. Reach your right arm long. In future rounds, we'll be doing just one breath per movement. But for now, let's take our time and feel into these shapes. One more inhale. Exhale, Skandasana into the right leg. Straighten your left leg, pivot onto your heels. Right toes point out at an angle, sink down into your lunge. Whatever angle, variation, intensity works for you. You can also always fold up your mat or blanket underneath your right heel here. Or just stay up in skater, you're getting the same benefits. Chest lifts, one more breath. Toes point to the top of your mat. Right toe straight, left toes at an angle. Rise up into reverse triangle. Left hand down your left thigh, right arm overhead. Big breath in. Exhale, engage your obliques. Stretch your right fingertips long. Exhale, plant them on your shins. Block, ground. Left arm to the sky, Trikonasana triangle pose. So your hips won't be perfectly stacked on top of each other because you'll find that your femur will run into its socket. So that's why we like to bring that hip out, around, and behind you a little bit. Big breath in. Exhale, plant your hands, frame your right foot, swing that leg up and over for a wild thing. Big breath in. Big breath out. Downward facing dog. Now one breath per movement. Inhale, three-legged dog. Right leg lifts. Exhale, bend your knee, open your hip. Inhale, stretch your leg to the top of your mat. Exhale, swivel your left heel down. Inhale, extended side angle. Right elbow to right knee, left arm long. Exhale, Skandasana at the back of your mat into your left leg. Pivot your toes, inhale, reverse triangle. Exhale, Trikonasana, stretch your left fingertips long. Take one more inhale here. Exhale, plant your hands, frame your left foot. Inhale, flip your dog, come into wild thing, left leg up and over. Exhale, downward facing dog. Other side, inhale, three-legged dog on the left. Exhale, bend your knee, open your hip. Inhale, left foot meets left thumb. Swivel your right heel down. Inhale, extended side angle. Exhale, Skandasana into your right knee. Pivot your toes to face the top of your mat. Inhale, reverse triangle. Big side body opener. Exhale, stretch your right fingertips long. Shift your weight forward. Inhale, breathe into your triangle. Exhale, plant your hands. Lift your right leg over, wild thing. Big inhale here. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a reset breath. We'll do that a few more times. So find your center, find your grounding. Inhale, three-legged dog. Bend your knee, open your hip. Exhale, right foot to right thumb. Inhale, extended side angle. Exhale, Skandasana into the left leg. Pivot your toes to the back of the mat. Inhale, reverse triangle. Exhale, Trikonasana. Trikonasana. Inhale, open your wingspan. Breathe out, frame your left foot. Breathe in, flip over into your wild dog, open up through your heart. Exhale, downward facing dog. Other side, inhale, bend your left knee, open your hip. Exhale, left foot to left thumb. Inhale, extended side angle. Exhale, Skandasana into your right leg. Inhale, toes pivot to the front of your mat, reverse triangle. Exhale, Trikonasana. Inhale, open up through your wingspan. Exhale, frame your right foot. Inhale, flip your right leg up and over into wild thing. Find your heart opener. Exhale, downward facing dog one more time. Inhale, three-legged dog on the right, bend your knee, open your hip. Exhale, right toe to right thumb. Inhale, extended side angle. Exhale, Skandasana into your left leg. Toes pivot to face the back of your mat. Inhale, reverse triangle. Exhale, stretch your left fingertips long. Inhale, open up into Trikonasana. Exhale, release back down. Inhale, left foot sweepens up and over, wild thing. Big sip of air, and then exhale, downward facing dog. Last time on this side, inhale, bend your left knee, open your hip, lift it high. Exhale, plant that foot at the top of your mat. Swivel your right heel down, inhale, extended side angle. Exhale, Skandasana into your right knee. Pivot to face the top of your mat, inhale, reverse triangle. Move with your breath, exhale, reach your right fingertips long. Inhale, Trikonasana. Left hand to the sky. Exhale, frame your front foot. Inhale, flip your right leg up and over, find your heart opener, wild thing. Exhale, downward facing dog. Walk to the top of your mat nice and slowly. Pressing weight through your index and thumb knuckles along the way. Find yourself just thinning forward fold. Last bit of effort here. Root through your heels, rise up. Stacking your spine slowly. Roll out your shoulders, roll out your neck. Plant your weight into your left foot. We're going to move into dancer pose, not Urdhvasana. So make sure you can feel all four corners of your left foot digging into the mat. Curl your right heel into your right glute. And reach back with your right hand, capture that foot from the inside, foot or ankle. Reach your left hand high. Now kick back into your right hand as you reach your left arm and torso forwards. Find a steady gaze point, a drishti. Engage the back of your right glute and hamstring. To lift higher and keep it active. Big stretch like a standing bow. 2 more breaths. Standing foot is super active. Exhale, slowly release back down. And we'll switch sides. Shift over into the right foot. Curl left heel into glute. And as you reach your right arm high, reach the left arm behind you. Find the inside of your left foot. Now kick your foot into your left hand, engage the back body as you lean out and forward, as if you're peering over a ledge. Micro bend in your standing leg. Kick a little harder, lift a little higher, stretch a little further for 2 breaths. On your next exhale, slowly return to Tadasana. And we'll start to slow down. So feel both feet grounded into the mat. Feel the calming of your energy. Place your hands somewhere on your body, on your heart, on your belly, on your thighs. And lower onto the mat. Find Vajrasana. Toes are tucked underneath you, sitting on your heels. In this nice kneeling position. Close your eyes down. Feel the pace of your breath start to slow and calm. Lean forward, gently release your tucked toes and sit back onto your heels again. Now, if Virasana Hero's pose is in your practice, we'll move into that here. If it's not, we'll have a couple of variations. You can stay where you are. But let's bring our feet on the outsides of our thighs and sit our hips in the middle. This is a lot. Please place a bolster underneath your hips. And you can lean back from here. This feels really good on the tops of your thighs, through your front core. Otherwise, start to lean back into your full hero's pose, taking it slowly along the way. Maybe propping your elbows onto a block first, feeling this out. If that feels okay, release your elbows to the mat. Drop your head back. Remove any blockages, let your breath circulate through your whole body. And then if that feels okay, release down onto your back body. Feeling more and more contact with the earth, more of that grounding energy returning. Let's take about 5 more good breaths here. Last full expansive inhale through the whole front of your body. On your exhale, prop up onto your elbows. Rise up gently from the pose. We'll revisit those deer shapes we had in the beginning. So curl your right leg out of your body. Knees are flexed past 90 degrees. Inhale, lengthen through the crown of your head. And then exhale, we'll move into a fold. Use a bolster if you want a little more ease. your shoulders melts away from your ears. Release whatever tension you're holding on to. As gently as possible, just switch legs. So curl your left sole of your foot to your right thigh. Inhale, find your shape. And exhale, release down onto your forearms, onto your bolster. Your next exhale, mindfully raises your body back up. Move into a supported fish pose. It's our final pose before Shavasana. So if you have two blocks, this is a great place to use them. The first one I like to put on the middle setting, just under my thoracic spine. So right in the middle of and below my shoulder blades. And the other one will be a little pillow on the lowest side setting, lowest height, at the top of your mat. Bonus is putting a bolster under your knees if you have all this equipment. Slowly lay your body down. This wonderful heart opener. Arms splay open to the side. It's a good moment to just get lost into the music, into the song. Or if you don't have that, just let your breath be your lullaby. Option to stay here for Shavasana, otherwise remove any props that you have off to the side. Stretch your heels, the corners of your mat. Lay your head down. Arms can be down by your sides with palms facing up to receive, or palms down on your belly, on your chest, on your body somewhere. If you need a little more grounding energy. Let your muscles drop into your bones. Your bones drop into your skin, making it heavy. Your skin melting onto the mat. And the mat releasing onto the earth. So again today, we let the practice wash through us. That's all the effort, movement, breath, connection that got us to this point. We let the practice wash over us, lingering here for a few moments to marinate in stillness. Eventually we let the practice wash away from us, carrying us into the rest of our day, into the rest of our lives with a little more peace and awareness. Take one more deep breath in. Exhale, release everything. Gently bend one knee up, roll onto your side. Stay here for a breath or two, re-incorporating and preparing. Your next breath lifts you up into a seated pose. Legs crossed or Baddha. Hands on your knees. We'll take one more full inhale here together. Lift the crown of your head high, puff your chest forwards. One final exhale together. Hands meet at heart center. The light in me sees and honors the light in you. And together we say namaste. All right, everybody. If you're listening to your song, let it finish out here or pause it. So that's our class for today. I hope you feel wonderful and a little bit rejuvenated and grounded and calmed and just reconnected and recalibrated. So that's what you can expect for the other 2 classes the rest of the month of September. So hope you loved it. If you did, please like it, please share it with others, comment below if you thought anything differently. And yeah, I look forward to seeing you guys next time.